Today we'll talk about a basic counting principle, what it is, and where we can use it. We will also tackling about a factorial notation and the rest of the rules which plays an important role in counting. The basic counting principle is a fancy way of describing how one will determine the number of ways as a sequence of events can take place. Let's have a quick example. You're at the school canteen that allows you to choose a lunch meal from a set menu. You have two choices for the main course, a fried chicken or a spaghetti, and three choices of refreshments, iced tea, buko juice, or pineapple juice. How many different combos can you select? Let's look at two different methods that we could use to calculate this. The first method is to draw up a tree diagram to see the full amount of the outcome that can occur. First, we can choose between the fried chicken and spaghetti, then we can choose between three kinds of refreshment, iced tea, buko juice, or pineapple juice. To get the amount of the different outcomes, we go along with the tree diagram and write out the different outcomes that can occur. Thus, we have 6 different outcomes as a result of the combination. There's a shorter way without applying the tree diagram by means of taking all the different types of choices and multiply it with each other. 2 lunch options times 3 juice options gives us 6 different outcomes. This method is called the basic counting principle. The basic counting principle states that one event can occur m ways and another event can occur n ways. Then the number of ways that both can occur is m times n. Let's have another example that uses this method. Let's say there's a shop that sells watches and caps. They offer buy one, get one promo on 4 selected watches and 3 selected caps. How many ways can you pick 1 watch and 1 cap to avail the promo? If event 1 is equal to 4 watches and event 2 is equal to 3 caps, then 4 times 3 is equal to 12. Thus, it gives you 12 ways to pick 1 watch and 1 cap to avail the promo. An important application of the basic counting principle is determining the number of ways that n objects can be arranged in order or in a permutation. A permutation is an ordered arrangement of objects. The number of different permutations of n distinct objects is n factorial, and it's indicated with exclamation mark. A lot of people get panics when they see the exclamatory mark, but mind you, you don't have to be. Let's look at this another example and see how many ways can the letters of the word idle be arranged. We have one word and we need to rearrange the letters to form a different arrangements. Idle has 4 letters and we need to create 4 slots. We can form an arrangement like DOLI, OLI, DLODI, and so on. How many such arrangement can be formed? Say we start with the first slot. In how many ways the first slot can be occupied? The word idle has 4 letters, so the first slot can be filled with any of these 4 letters. 4 ways. Now having filled with the first slot, in how many ways can the second slot be filled? One of the letters has been used in the first slot. 3 remains. The second slot can be filled in 3 ways. Now having filled the first and second slot with 1 letters each, in how many ways can the third slot be filled? 2 ways, as just 2 letters would remain. And the fourth slot can be filled with 1 way as 3 letters have been used. So we have 4 ways can be filled in first slot, 3 ways on the second slot, 2 ways on the third slot, and 1 way on the fourth slot. Now we multiply these 4 numbers to get the answer. So 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to 24. So there are 24 different ways which the letter of the word idle can be arranged. And this is also called a 4 factorial. So there you go, the basic principle in counting. Thank you for watching, and now signing off.